In this video I'll go through how to configure Unity's input manager so that Nintendo Switch controls can be added to your project. We'll be able to control the movement of a simple game object using the Joy-Con's left analog stick and make the game object jump using the A button. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a new Unity project. Okay, so once that's done, I'm going to import the Nintendo Switch SDK. I'm going to build profiles and just change the profile from Windows to Nintendo Switch. Okay, then I'm going to come out of the project, so just exit. What I'm going to do now is go into the back into the Nintendo SDK folder and open up Unity for Nintendo Switch packages. I'm going to take a copy of this folder and I'm going to go into the folder that I just created, the then go into the packages folder, paste that in. Delete everything up to that point, and then go back into the project. Okay, so I'm just going to create a few assets. Then adjust the camera so that we can see the ground. Now create a game object which will be the player, the actual object that will move around. So I'll add a rigid body to this. So what to do now is create the input actions asset. So right click, create input actions. Double click to open. So we want to create an action map. Call it switch controls. And in here the default action we want to rename as move. And the action type we want to change to a value, which is vector 2. We want to change the binding of that to gamepad left stick. So that corresponds to the Nintendo Switch joycon analog stick on the left. We also want to create an action called jump, which is a button, and the binding for this will be the gamepad button east, which corresponds to the Joy-Con's A button. If you just go back into left stick and click on derived bindings, you'll see that there's references there to the switch controllers, similarly with the button. So save the asset, come out of that, and then here we want to assign as the project-wide input actions and generate C# class. So now I want to create a movement script. Okay, so once the script is done, you can add it to the player game object. That should be all we need from that script. So I'm going to go into build profiles. I'm going to check development build and create NSP ROM file. I'm going to go into player settings and other settings. Scroll down to controls section, and in active input handling check new. And before you click apply, because this will restart Unity, so just make sure everything's saved. Okay, so once Unity comes back, we can now build the ROM. So build, and just want to put it in a folder. So I can move the character around, jump by pressing the A button, move with the left analog stick,